guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you guys for Vinland Saga Season 2, the finale, so episode 24.
Home.
Finally, after 2 seasons.
After like 48 episodes.
Home.
Yes. Last episode we faced Canute and we gave him another path, alright? We basically said, like, we're not here as your enemy. If you don't want to follow through with what we want, we'll just leave and create our world. We'll create our utopia somewhere else.
We have other shits to do.
But, no, like that. But still, like, he basically told Canute that he's not gonna oppose his idea of utopia or how he does it, but he will create a great place where those he can't save can find, their happiness. And faced with so much beauty and so much kindness, Canute did change. He was like, okay, there might be other ways to do this. I don't have to see the entire world as my enemy or as a sheep that I have to shepherd, right? I can make alliances. I can trust other people. And so his new way of dealing with things is more gentle, it's more encompassing, and it's leaving a lot more people alive than it used to be.
Fruits.
Yes.
That's what it does right now.
Now we've said our goodbyes. We've, Thorfinn and Einar have decided that together they're gonna go to Vinland. They're gonna create a good place in the name of Arnid and all those other people like her who suffer. And before we do that, I'm hoping we're gonna go to Iceland to meet with Mom and Sis.
Finally, please.
So this is the finale. Let's jump in this episode and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these. There's not more of these, but whatever. And check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
All right, let's go.
Man, I'm so excited.
Not amazing, but something that he left as a boy and he returns as a man.
And things will have changed so much. I expect some awkwardness.
Home.
Iceland.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I want this so fucking much.
We are home, finally.
And it looks great. At least he's not coming back with the nose like this and the blue.
木が全然ねえな。島民はみんな羊飼いや牛飼いなんですか？職人や漁師もおるよ。島民みんなで牧畜をするには漁をする人々もいるのさ。そういう。
It's hard work, but we do it.
お前ここ。
It's been a while.
He left as a boy.
It was like 6.
Wasn't he 10?
6つかそこらで家出して。
Oh yeah.
He lost track of time.
俺って何歳だ？
Leave.
Yeah. I expect Leaf to be like, it's been 19 years, 7 months, 2 days, like
26 seconds.
But he is 19 now, I think. And I'd be like, just like you. Oh, but at least you're here. But yeah, how do you face them?
この宝刀息子め。
Like grabbing the ear. How could you leave?
里帰りだ。
Home. Home.
Oh man, I've never wanted something more in a show, man. Plus, I'm assuming that's the teenagers that we used to hang around.
誰？
Yeah.
Oh, it's been too long.
弟なんていたか？
Oh, they don't remember.
じゃあ俺の名前を言ってみな。ここに住んでたならわかるはず。
It's been years.
ファクシー？間違えた。怪しいぞこいつ。
They
恩
did.
じばるか。だから仕方ないじゃんか。おっちゃん。
He's just happy you brought him home.
ユルバに合わせてみっか。おお、そうだな。あっちでノルウェー商人とやり合ってたぜ。
Oh, I hope that you recognize us, please.
この村で赤木な真似すんじゃねえ。
すまねえ。
She didn't change. No.
ユルバ。連れ帰ったぞ。
Oh
ト
god.
ルフィンだ。
Oh, she looks like her mom back then.
I know.
トルフィ
Yeah.
姉上。
Careful, careful.
姉上。
Yeah, I don't expect. Yeah.
That's my sister.
ン。なんてやつは。
Damn, man.
いやほら、ユルバ。 お前の弟のドルフィンだ。
そういえばそんな名前
I think she's fucking with
は
us.
チビの頃に死ん
No, 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 girl. Girl, are you playing with us?
前にヨークで会った話はしただろ
なんでその時連れ帰らなかったのさ
う。いろいろとあってだな。
Damn it.
I guess it'd be hard to just accept the truth.
私を元気づけるための作り
No,
話で
he's
しょ
alive.
He wouldn't bring a pretender.
I mean,
そ
he
れより
adopted one.
Well, yeah.
おいこらチビこらさんたぶらかしてどういう魂胆だ
But I guess she did change.
あるなら言ってみろよこら
Sister love.
I mean, I can understand why.
Family. No one got closer than that to kill him. His mom will recognize him.
I mean, I hope so.
姉上や母上の顔を忘れかけてた。忘れられて
Your mom will remember for sure.
I really hope that she
A
remembers.
mom
our-
doesn't forget.
いいじゃねえか。忘れててもさまよって生きてる親の顔を拝めるんだ。俺はガキの頃に親と生き別れてどこにいるかもわからねえ。羨ましいぜ。
He really does look a young Thorfinn.
At least he doesn't have like the eyes
親
like
孝
this now.
行してきてやろうか。
いや
He's got a point.
Bug-eyed.
You are here. Take that chance. For sure, she'll remember you. She's your mom. Who are these kids?
ばあちゃん、トロフィンって誰？
Oh,
トルフィン。
Oh. Please recognize your son. Please, 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 please.
hey, if anything, he looks like your husband, man.
ルフィン
おふくろ。これ以上ややこしくすんな。だよいい。エルがこっちが。
Oh, she knows. Oh, he's
ルフィン
Yeah, she does.
he's
She
taller
does.
than her now.
Oh.
母上
Oh.
大きくなって
Yeah.
See?
Looks like his father.
そっく
Same eyes.
り親子なのね
Oh, dude.
You're home.
おかえりトルフィン
You did your job. Thank you. I'm happy. Can we stop the show now? He's an uncle now, man.
母さん帰ってきたって。
What the fuck?
父ちゃん、おかえり。
Oh, okay, son-in-law. I was like, we have a brother? So she did marry this guy.
ドルフィンすま
Because
な
he was on the boat with him. It wasn't your fault.
あれ
You were a child.
さてと
あらどこ行くのエイナルさん
今夜は
Why?
おいとまします。
Hey, you're a brother.
You're finally, man.
5時の家に泊まってるんで、俺もそっちに。
ここに泊まればいいじゃないなんとかなるでしょ
The fact that she's so old, like that really puts into perspective like how much time has passed.
あなたは私の息子よ
And the kids love him already.
遠慮はいらないわ
It's home for you too. Okay, part 2 now. Let's do that again.
It is a brother or a girl.
ああさっきの
Playing with her kids.
ユルバ待って本物よ帰ってきたのよ本物
No, it is.
まさか
She also looks like her father so much.
Yeah.
作り話じゃ
No, and you're killing him.
え
Just look at
本当
him.
Her kids look like Thorfinn.
I know.
トルフィン
Hey, sis.
ただいま
トルフィン
姉上
Hey! Yeah. Sis. She didn't change. I faced warriors, I faced kings.
I mean, she has the father's strength. Come on.
大丈夫かトルフィン。
He can't fight back.
大丈夫だ
俺は
I'll take 100 hits. Not like that. He's dead.
一発かよ
The force is strong.
And he's one. But I love, he's like, I faced warriors, I faced Thorkel, I faced Canute.
I cannot face my sister.
I can't face you, sister.
これまでの16年間に経験したことを、トールズの死からケティルの農場を立つ
Everything.
経験を要所のみをかいつまんで話したが、憎悪と闘争、死と破壊、
Man, I need to watch season 1 again.
絶望と後悔、
It's such a crazy story.
再生の歴史は
He suffered so much.
絶句させた。
殺してしまった人たち、死んでいった奴隷たち、こんな温かい家庭があったのかもしれない。俺の罪は重い。
We'll work hard to make it right.
国を築くために。
おやりなさい。逃げ出したいと思っている人は大勢います。戦争や奴隷制から逃れ、あなたは平和の国を作って待ち、そのために生きなさい。
Kind of reminds me of our need.
ありがとう。
Support
母上。
in his endeavor. You can all come with us, please?
大規模な事業になりますね。
決意が固いのは分かった。人員に家畜、資材、買い足さにはならんぞ。
Let's do that.
そもそも資金だ。そう簡単には集められんぞ。わしの助けがなければな。
Luckily for you, I am filthy rich.
ありがとう。
I mean,
おっちゃん。
it's like a crazy uncle and family gathering. You
We
know?
need Leaf anyway, he knows the way.
無理しないでくださいよ。やし、まだまだお前
He'll do it, man.
とらん。
We'll do it together. If anything, I got this episode. I don't give a shit what happens now.
Oh man.
本当についてっちゃうとはね。
姉上。
Now, can we talk without you punching me?
ごめん。本当にすごい人だった。
And so are you.
優しくて。ずっと先を見ていた。
Yeah, I also now need to rewatch season 1. The beginning.
誰の墓なんだ。
父上が守ろうとした人だ。
人だったのか。
Just a slave, but just as much important.
主の元から逃げてきて、父上が助けたんだ。羊8頭と交換したらしい。
Because every life matters.
羊8頭と。
I like him.
お前のお人よしは親父譲りだな。
We'll follow his dream. We'll make it through. Next season is all about building those ships, man. Although I hope there's no longer any bullshit happening with the neighbors that still have slaves and everything.
Who knows?
ねえここからも逃げたい人はどこに行くの？
分かってるんだろ。
Say the speech. I'd say you got out of the hole. Reach your dad. Vinland.
Oh, I love this song.
Hope that is right there. He really like, oh god. Young Leaf.
Oh my gosh.
That story is repeating itself.
Ah, it was a young Ascalad we saw.
Where they started and where they ended. And now it's Thorfinn's story to do just like they did. Find his path.
I prefer with the beard, but
I
it's
prefer
fine.
with the beard too. It's kind of a mix of all of them. There are young hopes and dreams in this kid. This episode was way too short, man. For sure it was.
It's basically putting the foundation for season 3. We're gonna
Build
go
things
and
up.
build a peaceful land for people who want it.
For sure, there's going to be hardships in season 3 still. Like you said, you kept talking about Thorgil. He's not around, and I don't know why he would show up in Iceland, but he's still around, so that's that. Beyond that, there's also like, it's not because we're here that problems go away. We're not leaving for Vinland tomorrow, right? It's going to take time, and if we build stuff up, people will take notice, and we know that there are neighbors to them here that already were messing things up back in the day. We were afraid that slavers could show up and mess things up when we were away. Like, we'll have to see what happens, but still, this episode was everything I wanted it to be, and I fucking like had the tears in my eyes. This was
the first
perfect.
season. Yeah.
How many times have we said, go home? He is finally home. It is perfect. Oh, Hilva fucking beat him up.
I mean, I can understand why she did not want to believe that her brother was back home after so many years. I mean, she believed that he was dead.
Her attitude was always like that, right? Like she, instead of, letting the emotions crumble her, destroy her, cry about it, like she's not doing any of that because that's how she goes through it, by staying strong, right? By fighting back, by moving on, right? That's how she survives. You bring in a kid or a guy and you say like, that's Thorfinn. If she had accepted it right away, it would have meant opening all those wounds up again, and also offering yourself up to the possibility of deception and disappointment if it was not Thorfinn. She needed to accept that Thorfinn was gone, dead, just like her father, in order to move forward. So I understand that. You cannot, mistake your son though. A mother knows. I think that maybe deep down she always knew he was still alive somewhere. She held on to hope. If Ilva, moved on or tried to move on in order to survive, I think the mom held on to, Leif's promise that he was going to bring him back, her trust in him, her trust in her love in Thorfinn and stuff. When he showed up, she recognized him right away. There was no mistaking him. That was just,
He's such the same image as his own father.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking, oh my gosh, Thorfinn has his father's eyes, but Ylva has her father's face.
They both look like him in different ways, but her kids don't. Like one of her sons looks just like Thorfinn when he was a child, and like she married Ari.
Yeah,
she married the guy, so he got what he wanted, and they got kids. Life moved on in a way that's bittersweet because so much changed, yet so much didn't change. So he comes back and he doesn't there's stuff he doesn't recognize, yet there's that pull of familiarity and him breaking down in front of his mom because he left this. It's not like he was taken away. He felt that he had no choice, but now he knows he put himself in that situation. He left them. So coming back, he's like, I'm sorry. I was so emotional in that moment because you feel his pain, the voice actor did such a good job. But finally having your mom take you in her arms and console you, and also later on give him support for his endeavor, being like, I trust that you're making the right decisions. Because he's literally taking those same steps that she took with Thor's back in the day. He let go of everything and he just went back to being a child, to someone's, someone's child, right? Like he had his mom right there to console him. That was just, finally the weight to, then it came back because he's never going to let go of that guilt. But still, I felt, for sure this must have felt like relief, like pure relief.
Yeah.
Funny, those moments with his sister were funny. He finally got the conversation with her. I expected her to punch him for leaving.
This is siblings love. Pure siblings love.
So she rejected the idea that he was alive, but then she punched him for leaving.
What?
Made
Why
sense.
took you so long?
Yeah. The mom though, I believe she trusted that he would come back always, and to have him there. Last time she saw him, he was 6 years old, man. He was a baby.
The fact that he didn't remember how old he was right now, right? Because it's been so long.
He completely put that, kind of like his sister, right? I feel like he had to move forward and leave that behind him, because if he kept remembering home and his parents and his mom and his sister, it would have been too hard for him to keep going. So he pushed that away, just like his sister pushed him away. And then when faced with the truth of home, like the comfort of his childhood place and where he grew up and his friends and those that know him, finally it all went back to him. It crashed over him, and he was, yes, afraid that they were not going to recognize him, obviously, that they were going to think he's different, that they were not going to be okay with what he became. But there's no destroying that love, man. I'm sorry. They were going to welcome him no matter what. And anyway, Thor's was a warrior back in the day, and he was still married to the mom, and she accepted him wholeheartedly. So she was not going to push her son away. But for sure, he was going to feel afraid of rejection.
That she might be disappointed in his decision and what he did back then.
I would expect all his guilt that he has, all this grief that he aims at himself, to be reflected in the eyes of everyone he has around him. Like, he would have looked at his mom and he would have imagined how she thinks of him. Like, he would have projected his own feelings. But no. She's just happy he's back. And I'm so happy too.
I really love the fact that they showed us the younger version of Thor's, Elga, that's the mom's name?
I think, but
Elga,
I forgot, but yeah.
A younger version of Liv, in the fact that when they were young, they had a dream of a better place to live, a place where they could be at peace.
Even Askeladd.
Even Askeladd, he had a dream of peace, of a world of peace for people. And right now, Thorfinn is the embodiment of everybody's dream, and he's gonna make his own and achieve that dream.
He is a remnant of all these people. When in their youth, just like him, when they were the same age, more or less, they took on this path and they decided, I'll start my journey and I'll make something great where I can live happily in peace. He's doing exactly that. Oh, hopefully he makes it better. He does better, because like, Thor's left, but he still had issues with Iceland, and it was not the utopia he wanted. And Askeladd tried to gain security for Wales, and he tried to not force peace per se, but kind of, right? Like, eventually he saw an opportunity and he went for it, and it led to his death, and that didn't work out. But still, they all had this idea that we could create a place where people live in peace, and Vinland is the embodiment of all of their dreams, and Thorfinn is the product of all these people, and he's going after Vinland, the ultimate utopia.
You know what? I know that our experiences and what we went through as people shaped our characters as individual. I cannot speak, sorry guys.
Nah, me neither.
I mean, what we went through shape us, our personality, who we are as a person. And I believe that if Thorfinn did not went through all of those hardships, he will not be able to achieve his dream.
Obviously. But since he got in him the teachings of his father that he finally understands, he's got the hopes and dreams of his mom, the hopes and dreams of Leif, and the teachings and hopes and dreams of Askeladd. All of that together makes this new Thorfinn with the new haircut and no beard, which I think is really weird. But still, he is a product of all of them, and he is trying to achieve what they wanted to achieve, but better. And hopefully he makes it, because he's not just Askeladd, he's not just Thor's, he's all of them. So he gets a piece of everyone to create Vinland. I trust him to do it. I honestly want him to succeed. I know eventually they'll get there. I don't know if he gets there, but I know they get there. I really want him to succeed. But yes, season 3 is going to be about preparing for the endeavor. And it felt like when he was saying, I need to go to Vinland, I was like, he's saying it like it's a goodbye. Like, I mean, we're not leaving now. And when we leave, you can all come with us, right? So I hope they do. But still, that is for season 3. Right now, I'm just fucking happy we got the reunion. It's sad to see how much time has passed. It's sad to see, it was sad to see Thorfinn freak out over what could be, because, things have changed so much. But still, it was all worth it for the emotions, for the tears, for the reunion. I'm just, favorite episode. Fucking episode.
I am glad that we saw the end of Thorfinn's chapter. I mean, his growth as as an adult, as someone who knows who he is and what he wants. And now we're opening the new chapter for his dream and the build of his dream.
I believe season 2 was the slave arc, but in my opinion, seasons 1 and 2 were both slave arcs because different types of slaves.
I mean, we've said it so many times that Thorfinn was a slave technically in season 1.
Slave to the event, to what was going on around him, or slave to his own emotions. A slave that he forced himself to be in that position in season 1, but then he was forced in that position in season 2. Still, two different types of slaves.
He was
but
a
now,
slave to his own need for revenge, basically.
yeah, but that is seasons 1 and 2. So I believe that they both were different types of slave arcs, and now we got a new Thorfinn that's come into his own, an adult Thorfinn who's got the freedom to pick his path and follow it. So just like we saw, like Askeladd, Leif, and Thor's, when they started on their journey that led to beginning of season 1, he's about to do the same. So, and he's got Einar with him, which I'm happy about. He's got the support of his mom, his sister. They're gonna support him through
Leif.
all of that. Leif, he's not letting go of that, man. He spent years looking for the kid. It's not over. He's not just gonna be like, okay, bye, I'm done.
No, he's gonna keep Thorfinn in his side.
And if anything, he's the only one who knows how to go to Vinland, so
True.
we're gonna need him. But beyond that, it's because this is a dream that reminds him of Thor's, his friend. This is something that means something. This is something that's got weight behind it. It's important, and it's what will make Thorfinn truly free, because he is now a free guy, but he will never be free of this guilt, of those corpses behind him. So now what's left is to make this better. Atone for this. So we suffered for all those 2 seasons, right? Now we carry the scars and we carry the guilt and the baggage from seasons 1 and 2. Now 3 and potentially 4 or whatever will be about making a future that alleviates that weight, that makes it better for Thorfinn, but also for those in the memory of those he killed. So now we repair the damage.
Good.
I'm happy. I'm really happy.
Me too.
We did say some people didn't like season 2 because
A more slow season.
I believe those people maybe are used to shonen, like typical shonen, and the expected fights and action and stuff, but this is so much more than that. Like, this show is beautifully written. It's not about fighting. Fighting in this show is a tool to achieve a better understanding of the world and how the world should be and how we should hope it to be. So this show is not about fighting. This show is about surviving and making a better world. It's about peace. It's philosophical. So in my opinion, if season 1 was physically draining and still emotional, but like it was brutal, season 2 was still brutal, but emotionally. It was in the feels. Season 2 was like...
It's also the fact that season 2 helped us to realize that everybody's action has consequences. You have a dream, you want to achieve that dream, what you do for that goal will have consequences for yourself and for the people who are involved also.
And, well, season 1, we spread damage and we created a character that didn't give a shit. And season 2, he realized that
The
what he did,
repercussions.
it was about realizing that there are consequences to what happened in season 1, and it was about overcoming that obstacle. So season 1 was a physical obstacle, season 2 was an emotional...
mental obstacle.
Yeah. And now we've made peace, sort of, with what we are. So that's why I'm saying that now we're a free guy, right? Like, now we're free to follow our path, and we're no longer slaves to anything, but we still carry the weight, because we'll always carry that weight. So season 3 needs to be about building towards a future. We can do that whenever season 3 comes out. I'm happy because I've been wanting to read fanfictions about a reunion with his mom for so long, and I was like, I need to wait.
Now you can.
I knew, man, in my heart, I knew we were gonna go back. I hoped it was gonna be this season, but I was like, I can't read about him going back home in case he goes back home in this season, right? But now that we've kind of caught up with this, I can read whatever I want. I don't care. Nothing about season 3, but I can read about a reunion and the emotional trauma. I'll be fucking happy about this.
I don't know why, but I think that I mistook a scene that I saw from another anime with this one, and I thought for sure that maybe the mom or the sister would have been captured as slave, and they will meet Thorfinn as slave in the future. But
I'm just happy
I
it
was
didn't
wrong.
happen. Yeah.
So I was a bit surprised, but glad that I was wrong.
Still, this was a great, great episode. This was a great season. I really enjoyed it. And now I just want to go back and watch season
You
1.
enjoyed it because you love mental trauma.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes. But we're back home and now, yeah, looking towards the future. So
Looking towards hope.
whenever season 3 comes out, we will be watching it for sure. And hopefully it comes back soon because, like, I think it's been a while already. Like, season 2 has been over for a little bit. So an announcement would be great, showrunners. We'll see. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching this with us. We'll see you in season 3 whenever it comes out.
All right. See you next time, guys.
Bye.